Hey, what's going on with it once again? Of course, sorry about the noise, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, what's going on with it once again? Bros, women, bronies, pegasisters is the one and only, of course. Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Criticism Guide 2009, of course. Nintendo Anime Manga Guide 360. And let me look at my clock. It's almost 12 midnight once again. West Coast Pacific time, almost like East Coast Pacific time, would have still been in New York, not Vegas. I don't know. But yeah, without further ado, hopefully you guys can see this. You probably can't. It's probably going to be really, really super bright. But, yeah, let's get into this fucking thing. So, Nintendo E3 Digital Event Conference, either Treehouse or whatever you want to call it, Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Event, whatever it is to your fancy. Anyways, without further ado, yeah, hopefully you can see these pictures too. So, let's begin. I made a little, like, Microsoft Paint thing, whatever, little collage. I'll make my little thumbnails and everything, just in case you're wondering. It's real cheap shit. So, yeah, before I do keep continuous videos brought by What Else Powery. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a little sip of this now. Shit's the spot. So, let's get the 6 big major announcements is that Nintendo got out of the way. Then we could go through this list of games, which is only, like, 40 of them they pretty much talked about. And that was compared to the 200 that, Sony had, and then the 400 or 500 games that freaking Microsoft E3 had for their Xbox One. But you don't really give a shit about Xbox One. Most of them are just first-person shooter shit and fucking what's it called? Sports games. I really don't care too much about. I mean, I like my baseball shit and everything, and my UFC stuff, boxing. You know, I'm into that type of sports. But other than that, probably just fire. Hopefully, you guys didn't hear that. But yeah, there's that, and then like bowling, I like a little bit. Maybe NASCAR once in a while. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, as you can see right there, in the whole Nintendo Direct, it's not every single little clip from there, it's just Reggie versus Iwata, that whole thing. Let's get the six things out of the way. So the amiibos, you know, Nintendo amiibos, the little like figurine things that they made with Mario, Link, Pokemon, Zelda, Pikachu, and all that shit. Link, Toon Link, Sheik, all the other characters they made, all 13 of them, even though there's like 40, 50 different characters you can play, they only made like 13 so far. Hopefully they make the rest pretty soon. There was that whole big thing that Reggie was talking about with the brand new the amiibo thing that came out. I actually already did a separate video to that, so I'll put the link down below if you want to check that out. If you haven't checked out my Xbox One E3 conference review, what my whole thoughts, discussions, and speculation was for this review, you can check that down below. I'll put the link down to the video description below. I haven't been doing that lately. I just did it yesterday when I did my my Killing Floor trailer reaction review. I put all the links down there, so you can check that out for sure. It'll definitely be in that video. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, other than that, what else can I say? You know, Reggie versus Iwata, there was that whole thing that they say we're going to bring into Mario Kart 8, Pokemon, Legend of Zelda, future games, Donkey Kong game. They're going to bring the little figurine amiibos into all the other things. Just like their, I think, sister partner, sister partner network companies like Disney's Infinity and Skylanders, which, you know, everyone don't give a shit about Skylanders. You can do whatever the fuck you want with that system. I really could honestly care. I talk more about that on my Sony PlayStation 4 conference because they talk about Skylanders and the Disney Infinity shit way more over there than they did over here in this conference event for Nintendo. So, of course, the CEOs, Reggie and Iwata, they're going to talk about the whole thing, sell you stuff here and there, which I really don't give a shit about. But, well, and of course, I give a complete shit about Nintendo. You know, I'm a huge-ass Nintendo fanboy besides Sony. As much as I love Sony, you know, I love Sony with a passion. I like Nintendo just a little bit more. Except for like 3 other games, which was the Nintendogs, that one with the villager, I forgot what it was called. Animal Crossing, I never gave a shit about that game. That game is boring as fuck. You can go fuck yourself because I never really gave a crap about it. And that was kind of crap. I just didn't care. It was boring. It sounds like a Sims ripoff of Nintendo. That's why I never cared about that one, and the third one I'm trying to think of. Mario Golf, I never cared too much for either. I'm not going to say it could go fuck itself because obviously I grew up with a lot of that shit. So I kind of just dislike it a little bit. It wasn't my taste in games. But yeah, as I was saying before, there was that. They were pushing a lot for the... I'm going to get all the main big games out of the way so I get out the chance. Super Smash Bros., the new thing, everything that was huge as fuck there. Bayonetta 2, obviously Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. You already know how I feel about that. I did 10 freaking video updates on that fucking thing already for... You know I was hype as fucked. I'm fanboying the hell out. I was nerdgasming, literally, when I first heard the news about a month ago. It's like late May, early June. You know I was flipping the hell out in a good way when I found out about that news. So there's those 4 games, and then like 2 other games I want to get out the way. Now Mario Maker, a lot of people went crazy for that one because a lot of ROM hackers and shit like that, Let's Players, they love doing the shit out of that stuff, like Brutal Mario. It's the homeland, especially with Japanese stuff, it's the homeland of like ROM hacks and everything. Extremely hardcore, hard ass fucking games to they're almost literally impossible to fucking defeat and everything like that. To pretty much conquer. Not Conquer's Bad Fur Day and all that shit. And after that, I would have said Hyrule Warriors, but besides that one, Bayonetta 2, they were really pushing this other new game that just released. Well, not just released, but are going to release late October or next year in April, May, June. So around spring, summer of next year, 2015. If it's not going to be October of this year. Splatoon. I'm not really crazy about the Splatoon thing. It looks okay. It's like a little mini kid version game of like Call of Duty and then like fucking Battlefield and Titanfall and shit. So it's kind of like a little kid's, like teenager version of like Call of Duty and like Titanfall. So it doesn't have any blood or guts and profanity and bullshit fucking crap like that, just more for the younger audience, and it's good for the younger kids, hey, it's all good, I don't have no problem with it. You turn into an octopus or whatever, or a squid, and you just put ink colors all over the place. There's more than 7 colors of the rainbow. There's 10 different colors of the rainbow. I probably made Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony look really fucking jealous. No, I'm a brony, obviously, besides a Pokemon lover. Bro hoof to all my bronies that are watching this. So yeah, without further ado, let's get these games out of the way so I can do my PS4 thing. I haven't done it yet, even though I did say I did, but by the time I'm done with this video, I'll probably go on to that. Probably this Friday you'll probably see it, because it's currently Wednesday, midnight, 12:30 Pacific Standard Time right now as I'm doing this. And it's on the 25th. 24th was yesterday. Alright, first one up. Oh, never mind, hold on. Oh, no, I couldn't sneeze. Oh well. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Some like fucking dust in the air going on. I don't know what kind of action scenario this shit that is. Alright, so let's see, Nintendo. Of course, with Nintendo, there's a couple like different versions. I think they might have had Assassin's Creed on there. The Nintendo demo of Super Smash Bros. Oh, the Invitationals. That was a real huge fucking thing. I enjoyed the freaking bejesus shit out of that fucking Invitational thing. Fucking greatest invention Nintendo's ever made with the Invitationals for Smash Fest. That shit was off the fucking chain. G as fuck. Baller as fuck. One of the most epicest fucking fights I've seen so fucking long. Thumbs up for that shit, because that shit is fucking mind-blowing. And I went bananas when I was seeing everyone doing their little competition and everything like that. With Smash Bros. Some dude used Pac-Man, which is the brand new one. Somebody else used Lucario, Mega Lucario form, and Greninja. I saw a shit ton of people use either Charizard or Bowser when they were doing that whole Smash Fest thing. Sorry about that. Alright, there we go. The dust in the air cleared that shit up, thank God. Sorry about that, people. Hopefully I didn't look too awkward when I did that. So this is the Super Smash Bros. Invitational. That shit was baller shit. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's go on to this list. I've been wanting to do it for a while. This is Sony one that's in the middle right here. And then this one's Nintendo. That's what I'm going to be talking about tonight. Or today, whatever time you watch this. Hoping I'm not getting sick. Because I really got to go to work tomorrow, so I'm going to go to sleep in like 2 hours so I can finally go to work and shit. Alright, Nintendo Wii U game title releases. That's what I call it. Super Smash Bros. Obviously is for the 3DS. No comment there because I already told you how hype as fuck of a fanboy I've been. I got the old school N64 one. I got the Melee one or Melee. I got the Super Smash Bros. Brawl, so you could damn well fucking be sure I'm getting these two for the 3DS and the fucking Wii U. Fuck to the hell yes. I just gotta buy a Wii U first. Because I already got the 3DS. Let's see what else. Yoshi's Woolly Epic Yarn. That looks pretty decent. It looks alright. This Yoshi game, it kind of has some vibes with Yoshi's story for some reason. I don't know why. But for some reason, in my personal own opinion, you hear my voice vibrating, weird. It feels like it's a remake to Yoshi's Epic Yarn. The only difference is they're putting it instead of Kirby. No, not Yoshi's Epic Yarn. Kirby's Epic Yarn, the one when the DS first came out before the 3DS. I could say it's a decent, alright game. It looks like a good game, but I don't think I'm going to be getting too much into it because I know as a 90s kid, I loved the original Yoshi's Island. I loved it for the Game Boy Color. I loved it for N64. I loved it for the SNES. I think when GameCube and the Wii came out, I kind of started having a lot less liking to Yoshi. I don't know why. I love him as a character in Smash Bros. Don't get me wrong there. Yoshi all the fucking way. I'll always have a passion for Yoshi. Hold on, excuse me a second. Sorry about that. Put a piece of gum in my mouth out there. The fucking goddamn garage. Not garage. Garbage. So yeah, there's that. Yoshi fan. I'll always be a Yoshi fanboy at heart no matter what. He's just a fucking boss. He's epic as hell and he's legendary. I used to battle Baby Koopa or Bowser at that time too. Hold on a sec. So that's that whole scenario playing out right there. That's all I gotta say about that. And you know, like the yarn in the 3D environment looks cool. It looks pretty good. It looks almost great. The only thing is, there's not that many boss fights. I don't like how they did the gold thing at the end, you know, with the petal flowers where it goes, and then it makes that noise. If any people are 90s kids, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yoshi's Island shit. You know, so there's Yoshi's Woolly Epic Yarn thing episode. Then there's the Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors. Thing I loved about this the most, they brought back Zelda, but she's actually a fighting character. She's not just a damsel in fucking distress like she used to be, unless she was Sheik or whatever. And I think they're separating their characters. I know for the new Super Smash Bros, they're separating them both as different playable characters. Oh, and by the way, I'm not wearing no hat or anything, so I decided to make it all fancy and gel it up. There's that. And then there's Minda, the one that was on Nintendo GameCube and the Nintendo Wii version of Twilight Princess. I'm really fucking hyped to see Minda again. That chick was my fucking shit back in the day, especially with all the fan arts. And I'll admit some furry burrow type of shit, you know, some hentai porn back in the day. I used to love looking at the pornographic versions of that bitch, I'm not gonna lie. I don't do it anymore. It's been like 5-6 years the last time I probably fapped to that chick. I'm not gonna lie. Her human form's really fucking beautiful and sexy as hell, so hopefully they bring that back too. It was like a mix between Dynasty Warriors and Soul Calibur. I was a huge ass Soul Calibur fan. A lot of you people don't know that, but I was a big ass fanboy of that series, especially when you had Darth Vader and Spider-Man and Link. All three of them fighting in like either the old Xbox version, the old PS2, PS3 version, or the Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Wii version of Soul Calibur. If any people know what I'm talking about, you are awesome. I love Spider-Man, Darth Vader, and Link. All three of them fighting together in their own solo, separate consoles. That was boss as fuck. And hopefully they bring that in the Dynasty Warriors or something. Like, not Dynasty Warriors, but like Hyrule Warriors. Especially with the brand new chick that her name's, I think, is Chira or something like that. The witch, you know, has those really nice, big ass fucking double D tits. Beautiful fucking angel out of heaven, even though she's a demon witch. The chick looks hot as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad they made her like that because she is probably going to be very pornographic, happy material for a lot of little horny teenagers out there, especially teenage boys. I'm with you all the way, little teenage boys. You know, hey, I was there at one time, now I get laid almost every month. So there's that, and what else? Oh yeah, this is a new one. I think it's called Legend of Zelda, but it looks like a Shadow of the Colossus game or something like that. It's coming out in 2015. A lot of people kept saying Link looked like a female. He looked like a girl. Oh, he looks like a girl. Is he a female? Is Link now Zelda, and Zelda's Link in a new parallel, new universe? Because let's face it, that's the whole time universe theory, the game theory, the one that the game theorist is. The game theorist collaborated with, I don't know, with somebody else like Jay Witz or something like that. When he says, but hey, it's just a game theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. You know that guy. One has almost 2 million subscribers. Any people don't know who he is, I'll put his channel down below so you guys can sub to him. That dude is a fucking funny ass dude. Check his shit out. Matt Pat, that's the dude I'm talking about. Game theorist. You gotta check his shit out. It's funny as hell. He's almost on my criticism guy channel I watch him on. But yeah, I'm not really crazy about that game. It looks okay, but if there's no like Minda or Sheik or anything or Zelda, of course there's gotta be a Zelda in every Link game, obviously. Oh yeah, and the Robot Chicken sketches with the whole E3 thing with Reggie. He turns this dude into like fire and he puts like a fire flower for Mario and then he burns the dude to that. That shit was funny as hell. And usually it's a lot of adults swearing profanity and constant sexual nudity, but luckily they didn't do that because obviously Nintendo's usually for the children and teenagers and grown adults like me. They were 20 and 30, almost 40-year-olds that were 80s or 90s kids. We grew up the shit. We literally grew up with this fucking game console. We know how awesome as hell it was back in the 80s and 90s. Well, 90s for me, because I wasn't born until 89 later, but that's a whole other topic. Yeah, Bayonetta 2, obviously. This fucker, the DLC content that I liked, that they showed was the Princess Peach suit, the Link clothing, and Samus Aran, or from Metroid. That was cool as fuck. I'm real glad that Nintendo decided to buy off Bayonetta and make an exclusive Wii U Nintendo system now. She's not for unfortunately the Xbox 360 or PS3 or PS4 anymore. So she's exclusively for the Wii U. That is awesome as fuck because I love the first Bayonetta. I did play a little bit like of a demo of it. I never got to play the whole thing. I only played the demo part 1 for the original one before the sequel came out for part 2. So I'm willing to bet that this thing is going to be very blown out the water, and she's still probably going to have the nice big boobs, a nice butt. Half of her crotch of her pussy's probably going to be showing out. She's kind of like a stripper, but a British, UK, London, United Kingdom, European stripper because she has a really thick, like British or Wales, Irish accent, Scottish accent. I don't know what it is, but it's very European-like. No offense to any of my European people out there that are watching. If any people are watching across overseas, you know, hey, no offense. I'm just saying, you know, because I live out here in the United States. I don't really get to hear that very often unless I go down to the Strip. Most of you people know I live in Vegas. Like once a month I'll hear a billion different accents down in the airport. It's crazy shit. But yeah, I don't really get to hear it every day though. The only 2 accents I get to hear is like either Filipino accents or like Hispanic or like Mexican accents. It's cool as fuck. I love my people, I'm not gonna lie. But any of the European people out there, you know, no offense. But now I'm going on topic. Let's stick to the program. Let's see, Bayonetta 2, what can I say about it? There's a lot of demons that get dragged out of hell and Bayonetta gets to control them. That shit is epic as fuck. I want to drive one of those fucking demons one day. That's fucking awesome. And one of them like betrays her because I did see the whole trailer for it. And then she tries to put him in a spot. And it's like, I remember this one quote. She says, "You do talk about hell a lot, but you never go there yourself, don't you?" Something like that. Really fucking awesome speech. So that was number 6. I did the first 6. Number 7, let me see. Kirby the Rainbow Cruise. This thing is decent. It's a good game. I actually saw a lot of the gameplay from, a lot of people know I'm a subscriber to a really big YouTube channel called Game Explained, and along with Andre Seeker, Derek Bender, and Ash Paulson, Tom something. Most of you people know what that is. I don't even have to tell you who they are. They're like 190, 250,000 subs. A lot of people know who they are. But anyways, yeah, they talked a lot about canvas curves and saying how like the reason a lot of people had complaints about it because you have to like you have to look at the Wii U platform like this, but then you have to look at the TV too. If you're a real professional, if you're able to do it like that, that is you, my good sir or madam, you are a fucking gentleman of scholar. That's what the fuck you are, in a good way, you know. Because I'll admit that's really fucking challenging to do for somebody to do that twice, not once but twice, just to not only they focus on the DLC pad thing, whatever, no, the Wii U pad, and look at the flat screen TV at the same time. That is very difficultly challenging. You have to be a super professional for 3DS games to actually like not look at the Wii U pad at all and just play it like that. I'd be able to do that. I'm like half amateur professional, so I haven't played that game. I did play the Super Deluxe one. I played the whole thing. Fucking best badass looking game ever. I actually rented off a GameFly for like a week, so I might do a review on that next week. I don't know. Or in July, August, September, who knows? Maybe before fall. September at the latest. What else can I say? Yeah, the Rainbow Cruise looks decent. There's no bosses in it really, but there's a new tank Kirby. That's cool. And then like a new star Kirby and a big giant Kirby. If you get 100 stars, you break through walls, you break through the water, you break through the surface of the ocean. Shit looks cool as fuck. Okay. And it's in claymation too, so I like that. I was a real big claymation fan as a 90s kid, that's for sure. And 2000s, teenager too. Okay. This one I'm not really crazy about. I know it has a lot of Japanese anime manga stuff, and I'm an anime manga fanboy. Except for One Piece, I never really got crazy about One Piece. I liked the first 2 seasons, and I got bored of it after that. Naruto, Bleach, and fucking Dragon Ball Z, that was my shit. And I just barely even got into Attack on Titan, and then last year with Kill la Kill and Space Dandy that came out way earlier this year, I started getting into those a little bit too. I'm still going to be doing those anime manga reviews. I'm probably just going to do the whole season, and then like wrap it up maybe under 2 hours. That's probably how long the video is going to be. What else? Xenoblade Chronicles X, I'm not really crazy about it. It comes out next year, 2015 or 2015. So any of my JRPG players that are really into this, you can check this out for yourself. I'll put the link down below for the trailer for this thing. It looks really fucking beautiful. It looks like an amazing game. I'm just not really crazy about it. It's not for me. I don't really want to spend hours on end just playing a game like 24/7 and not going to work. I can't do that because I have to go to work and go out, work out to the gym, and go out to see movies so I could do movie reviews or get my gold and silver and shit from my alternative media or what else. I don't know, probably do some gun round shooting, you know, like at the gun ranch. I don't know. I'm very busy as shit outside of YouTube. That's why I can't do as many videos as I used to. Because I got 16 more other videos to do on both my channels, so be on the lookout for those. Yeah, so there's that. Xenoblade Chronicles X decent. Mario Maker Editor, I already talked about that. It's, with the Japanese ROM hacks and stuff like that, like Brutal Mario. Pretty much making levels that are extremely impossible to beat. Except it's not going to be on PC, it's for the Wii U, obviously, Too bad there's no DLC content for that, because I would love to download the shit out of that crap, seriously. I don't got too much to say about it. The last 3 games right here is Splatoon, the gamepad for the new Wii U or whatever, I don't know. It's not really new anymore, there's that. What else? Alright, yeah, Splatoon, I already talked about that. It's about this girl that turns into ink, and there's like you versus your friends. It's kind of like a dual, a dual 2-player game, and not, whether it's going to be on the internet online or in real life, physically with a second player. It's completely up to Nintendo. It's up for debate. They're probably going to do it online. What else? Just like Little Big Planet. It kind of reminds me of Little Big Planet a little bit for PlayStation 4, but I never really got into Little Big Planet either. I'll explain more when I do that other video for my PS4, like E3 conference for Sony for 2014 this year. I'll get more into that. I'll dive more into it, and I'll give you more information on that another time. Oh yeah, with Splatoon, that shit is awesome as fuck. I really, really like it. I mean, I like all the graphics and shit for it. It's just, it's not my style. It's a good game, so I'm not really sure if I should call it a piece of shit yet or not, because it hasn't even come out yet. Because as much as respect and authority that I do have with Nintendo, it's just, I don't know if I should like this game or not. That's the thing. That's the whole thing that's kind of puzzling me about Splatoon. Because it ends up being one of those puzzle fucking hard-ass complicated games. I'm not going to give a shit about this Splatoon game. I'm sorry. If you're a person that's really into bubbles and like arcade games, which I love the shit out of arcade games, don't get me wrong. My hack and slash is my shit, is my religion like a motherfucker. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with greatness, But with Splatoon, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with it. I just hope it's not... If it's a first-person shooter, like younger version of like Call of Duty and Titanfall and fucking Battlefield, I'll be cool with it as long as it's not bullshit Halo or fucking the other thing or whatever. I'm good with it, So hopefully they do a good job with Splatoon. It looks really decent. I just hope it's not a fucking puzzle game. I really hope not, because that shit literally gives me fucking migraines when I play puzzle games. I hate the crap out of them. I never liked them. I never will. Just like my RPG old school platform shit. I like my my adventure type of like games. I love my action games. I like my movie based games. That's cool. And I really, really love my Japanese anime games. Just not with JRPGs, just regular RPGs or whatever. That's cool with me. So yeah, there's Splatoon. And then last but not least, number 40. And I already talked about this earlier, but I'm going to talk about it again. Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. What more can I say? Obviously, you see the thing in the background. Big giant mural of fucking Pokemon TCG trading card games. All the beautiful, amazing artwork. Don't pay no mind to this. That's just like old school porn shit I used to watch back in the day. Or the Kim Kardashian thing. That has nothing to do with it. This is my shit right here. Shout out to this. This used to be a place I stayed at upstate New York, Lenovo's. Best fucking food in the universe. Greatest pizza ever. I'm not talking about that. Let's talk about Pokemon now. So what can I say? These fuckers right here, they're awesome. To see Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, there's a shout out to Tyranitar Tube. He's really big on YouTube. If you're a Pokemon tuber or PokeTuber or Pokemon fan in general, subscribe to his shit because he knows a lot more than I do. He's literally, 14, 15 years old. I think he's like German, European, or Mexican because he's got a really thick accent, but he's cool as fuck. You'll still be able to understand him if you know English. He actually said that on PokeBeach.com and Cerebi in the Pokemon official site about 2 days ago, he stated that they had different other videos that they didn't show on the E3 Nintendo when they showed the commercial for it, where the little Japanese boy, he goes on the Latios, and then he discovers like the Kyogre, Groudon, their primal form evolutions. That shit is fucking awesome. I'll tell you, you can see my eyebrows. I'm hyped as fuck for this shit. Literally. Oh my fucking lord. I can't tell you how ecstatic I am for this game. I played Ruby Sapphire and Emerald way back in my teenager years, back when I was still in middle school in 2002, 2003, around that area. And then in high school, then it was mostly about Diamond Pro Platinum. I'm my senior, that was it. It was about 7-8 years ago. I will say this, another reason why I'm really hyped for this game is because we obviously get to see Stephen Stone. We'll be able to fight him, I think, but you get like the silver badge bangle or whatever, the bangle wrist or whatever, the one that you make Mega Evolutions like this, ping, and then boom, they evolve into different Pokemon or whatever. A Mega form, just a higher evolution to the normal evolution, final evolution, really. I still really hope to God they really put like a primal version of Rayquaza, because that was my boy back in the day. Rayquaza, he was my shit. He was my literal crack cocaine of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. especially Emerald, because it was all about Rayquaza, or Rayquaza, however you want to say his name. Last two things I want to say about the Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire shit. I really hope to fucking God to give one to Metagross or Metagross. You already saw my video on that before. Him and the other one, Altaria, my two biggest favorite Pokemon of the whole generation, on my top 10 list. If you haven't seen that, I'll put the link down below for that video, if you haven't checked it out already. I'm damn well fucking really hyped. I'm hoping to God to give him a Mega Evolution. Please don't fuck us up for me, Game Freak and Nintendo. I will forever be in your debt if you give those two Mega Evolutions for Altaria, or Metagross. Fingers fucking crossed I get that shit. And everyone else that's a fanboy of Altaria and Metagross. So there's a shit ton of people. I love the crap out of Metagross. You know? Battle Frontier, hope they keep that same. And Pike Queen Lucy, and then Battle Frontier Brains. All 7 of them. I forgot all their names. I just remember Pike Queen Lucy because she had this Viper, and that was it. That's all I have to say for now. I just hope they make really amazing, outstanding upgrades. They tilted to the side too, and they changed the Pokedex too. They changed it to the old school format for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, so I'm super fucking hyped for this crap. And that's all I have to say for now. So hopefully you like this Nintendo E3 like thoughts, discussions, and my whole review over it, overall as a whole. Hopefully you enjoyed it very much. I'll put the link to the big giant Nintendo E3 conference, the Nintendo Direct, down below so you can watch it all for yourself like I did. Same with the Xbox One and conference and some of the PlayStation 4 conference for the E3 this year. And that's all I have to say. So like I always do say, peace out once again. Bros, women, bronies, pegasisters. I will see you when I see you. Guys, have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Oh, and one more other thing. Shout out to my girl Mimi, aka Pokemon Excavation. Check her shit out. I'll put the link down below. She does a lot of Pokemon openings. She's a really badass, cool chick. A really cool, cute, beautiful, hot Hawaiian girl. I love my Filipino Hawaiian chicks. She's gorgeous as hell. Definitely subscribe to her channel too. She's actually going to give me a free Pokemon Korean Japanese sticker with black Kyurem on it. I'm going to be doing a video opening for that and another blister pack for, if I can find it. Well, I guess I can't find it. But think of the blister packs as this, like this 3DS. It's pretty much the same as the ones in the back of me. Shout out to her. Definitely check her videos out. When I do that video, you will see it for yourself. Yeah, like I always said, don't drink and smoke weed at the same time. Don't drink the reckless. See you soon. See you around. Peace out, ladies. Goodbye, and I'll talk to you guys next time, alright? Hopefully I did this under 30 minutes. If not, I'm really sorry if I wasted your time. Peace out. Stay safe. Be easy, people. Ladies, I'm gone. Goodbye. I'm out. And, yeah, take care and stay safe. Later, people, and have a good day and good night.